we doing? How are we? How are we? How are we? How are we? How we doing, boys? How are we? Are we good? Are we sound? Are we well? How are we, lads? Are we good? Oh, mate. How are we? How we doing, boys? We good? Um. uh, Oh, fuck. I need to post this video. Hey, Hardy, how we doing, mate? How are we, good sir? I've got to post a video. 1 second. Um. Hey, Jack, how we doing, mate? We good? Um. Just posting this video here. Yeah, I'm alright, mate. Yeah, not too bad. I sort of did that. Vinny's not getting the team of the season. That's a bit mad, isn't it? Yeah. No, I just thought he'd get in. I don't even think he's part of the voting. I'll be honest. If there is voting, I'm not too sure. I know that he hasn't been great, but I just thought he'd be in there anyway. Just would have been like FIFA. I'm alright, mate. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Just any chance you're gonna upload here, or I hate this. It takes ages. You and how we doing, mate? I'm very good, mate. I'm very, very good. We've got a lot of packs. We're gonna have a lot of packs, picks. You know the drill. Any chance? There we are. Go on. Right, done. There we are. We get the packs now. It's shit when I've got to upload things for a certain time, so it means I've got to take away from the stream. But do need 3 times 3. We'll just get straight into it. Open all the packs. We'll try and get some of these icons done. People are saying that they're not worth it, but it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. Yeah, we've got another inform pack. We've been building informs. What I'm trying to do is build more informs so that I can use team of the seasons for fodder, you know? Rather than having to to be honest, mate, I mean, I'll show you the team now. Like, do you put a mad grind in though, Jack, or are you just opening like packs here and there? So we got Harder from Daily Upgrade. We got Hackney from Daily Upgrade. We got Upamecano from Daily Upgrade. We completed Theo Hernandez the other day. We've so obviously the daily upgrades have given out for us, right? They've been very good for us, the daily upgrades. Apart from that, we've not really nailed like a really, really, really good one. Yeah, we've got a lot of like daft ones. We got Barkler the other day. That's quite a good one. 200k, but for the amount of packs that we've opened, it's kind of mad, isn't it? Like, I'm not complaining by any means. Just like how many Hardy, thank you very much for the stream streak, mate. Appreciate that. For how many packs we've opened, to only really be able to shout about 3 years. Oh yeah, if you get 11 wins in champs, you should be guaranteed one, mate. Yeah, at least have a chance to get one. 100%, I agree. I'm not even live on TikTok. What am I doing? What am I doing? Is she any good though, Jack? Like, is she any good or no? I'm gonna make you better bread. We get new upgrades today as well. Yes, this is just like, yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, she's not great. She's not shit. She's just mid. Only sweeter. One night. Yeah, one more time. Right. Right. So we're live on TikTok now. Can't use a flare again. Gold. Just intercepts a bit better. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem, isn't it? Especially when we're getting the same cards as we usually get in a lot of these other promos as well. Hey, Alice, how we doing, mate? How we doing, sir? I forgot to go live. Been live for like 10 minutes. I forgot to go live on TikTok. You got the right winger from Lens. Go on, lad. Why aren't you playing now, Ethan? Hey, Johnny, how we doing, mate? We get a moment. It's not Hendricks, so we'll skip. United played terrible. We played really well, though, so. Hey, Dan, how we doing, mate? How are we, sir? It used to be that much Ellis, yeah, and then people were falling for the store pack thing being a glitch that wasn't glitched. Oh, fair enough, Ethan. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm all right, Dan, mate. Not too bad. What about yourself? What about yourself? You did the Embuemo SBC though, considering how good he is. Um, yeah, I've heard a few people say that Embuemo was very good. Seen a lot of people say that Embuemo was very good. Yeah, I'm just chilling, mate. I am just chilling. I've seen a lot of talk online saying that this game's dead. In a few, like, the problem is, right, is it's the perception of the game for a lot of people, right? So because people online say it is, they normally then believe it is, right? I thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. I wouldn't necessarily say um it's dead in that regard, because one second. Because a lot of people still engage with the game, right? A lot of people still play the game, right? I think in the hardcore gaming space, I would say it's kind of fell off a cliff, yeah. But if you think about how many casuals play this game is still very much a living game, you know? What was your champ strike one? I haven't played yet, mate. I haven't played. Is that 95 women defender any good? Which one's that then, mate? The thing is with a game, right? This FIFA will never, ever, ever die. It's like Call of Duty, right? It doesn't matter how bad the game is, like what state it's in, it'll never die. Never. Which is you got 11-4 and you got Pacho this week. Last week you got 10-5 and got Kane. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Finally, a non-biased opinion. Is it a goal or no goal? Arsenal versus West Ham. Keeper was being fouled. The keeper was being fouled. Yes, Arsenal players were also fouling other players, but the keeper was being fouled, and that's what they were looking at. So, oh yeah, exactly, Jack. Yeah, and EA Sports, for as long as they are, when Neville says it's a foul, it's a foul. I mean, it's one of those, mate, where if what I will say, right, is a lot of people are like saying it's not a foul because it's Arsenal, right? What I always do is I always look at it and how I would feel if that was on my goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's 100% being fouled. Yes, there are other fouls. Declan Rice on Somerville, for instance. But yeah, I'm all right, Rowley, mate. I'm good. It doesn't matter, Pugsley. It doesn't matter how many times it's gone for them, mate. It doesn't matter. In that one particular instance, which you asked me about, it's a foul on the goalkeeper. How did they get away with it? It's a foul on the goalkeeper. I don't know how many times I can tell you that it's a foul on the keeper. Like this season, yeah. And the problem is, right? The problem is what's it called? Inconsistent refereeing. Right? It's inconsistent officiating. It's not rigged. It's not fucking what's it called? It's not a conspiracy. It's not like a fucking. They're not trying to get Arsenal to win the league. It's in consistent refereeing is what it is. That's the problem. That is the problem. Yeah, Man City got away with one last week. Bernardo Silva dragged someone to the ground. Yeah. People always feel hard done by when it goes against them. Bernardo should have had 3 red cards this season. Yeah, he lashed out at a player the other day. Was it he lashed out at who was it, Jensen or someone like that against Collins? Yeah, yeah. I mean, in our game against Man United, Lisandro Martinez could have been sent off. He punched Brian Robbie. But then again, we should have had Angulo sent off for the elbow on Bruno. So the problem is when they allow referees to use like what they need something where it's either a foul or not. It's black and white. It's not like, oh, use your judgment, because when you use your judgment, that's when inconsistencies happen, and that's when people think things are rigged, and it's not. It's not. Do you think the Arsenal one was a foul? What the West Ham one, which is the one we're talking about right now? Yeah, the goalkeeper was being fouled. Absolutely. Hey, Declan, how we doing, mate? One ref gives something and a different ref it doesn't. Yeah, and that's the problem. When you let people use interpretation to then decide matches, that's when people fucking start calling like conspiracies and stuff like that. You know. You got Vitinha. Go on, lad. I'll play him. I'll play him in a calm, John, mate. Play him calm. Hey, John, how we doing, mate? You got Chawinga. Go on, lad. Love that. Hey, Jensen, how we doing, mate? How are we, sir? That's the second time you've said that, John, mate. How we doing? How are we, sir? I saw my head, his bicycle kicked me. Yeah, it was very nice. Done your champs? No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet, mate, no. You good? Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. Howard Webb said they're going to address referees making decisions in real time this summer. Yeah, they said that last year as well. Best touch you've got is Barkler. Yeah, I've got Barkler as well, mate. Team, yeah, I can show the team. If you give me a second. Boo, boo, boo. Debbie just hit the wall. She never had it all. Well, in fairness, Jensen, if that has just happened, mate, you're probably best off getting off YouTube and going fucking talking to someone, mate, you know? And if it hasn't happened, stop looking for attention. Yeah, that's a team. Tottenham to win? No, we all Leeds tonight, mate. We're all Leeds fans. We're all Leeds fans. Up the Leeds, mate. Your mate got Pacho. Go on, lad. You'd replace Son as striker. When I get someone, I will, yeah. Up the Leeds, mate. Way before Nirvana, there was U2 and Blondie. I mean, I could put Jorginho in the new Evo and play him right mid. But that Son, by the way, is absolutely class. If it rage induces you don't play champs, yeah, I probably wouldn't play champs. If you get annoyed by a game to the point where you're in like a rage thing, you probably should not play the game. I'll be honest. How much money have you spent? On packs, £100, mate. Why don't you use Pelly? He feels stiff. Stiff on the ball, mate. And you know what it is? A lot of people, right, think that you've got to spend a lot of money on this game and you don't. People don't want to hear that. People don't want to hear that, but you don't have to spend money on this game. Way before Nirvana. The majority of the money I've spent on this game has been on Evos and season passes and stuff like that. What do you think of the Arsenal game yesterday? It is what it is, mate. It is what it is. Doesn't bother me in the slightest, mate. A lot of people are crying about something that doesn't affect them. You know? Backlash rating, it weren't that great. I spend £50 at the beginning on packs, and I spend £50 during Team of the Year. And robbery, though, for who? The goalkeeper was being fouled. I don't know where the robbery was. The goalkeeper was being fouled. Can't really complain about that. I've just shown the team, Razzie. You might have to wait a little while, mate. She's still preoccupied. Yeah, Rice Rugby tackled a player. I agree, he did, yeah. He did. But they were looking at the goalkeeper and the goalkeeper got fouled, so... Mate, I've said it before, right? Fouls on the goalkeeper are given way too often, right? And goalkeepers know that any contact is a foul, right? What's your best record this FC? I got 12 wins first weekend, mate. I got 12 the first weekend. Goalkeepers are too protected, mate. Lots of teams get away with fouls on goalkeepers, but because it's Arsenal, everyone's crying about it this weekend. It's crazy. I watched the compilation, right? It was 40 seconds long, right? 40 seconds long. And it was, quote unquote, all the fouls Arsenal players have done on goalkeepers this season. I think I might have seen one foul in 40 seconds. Goalkeepers, as soon as they feel something, they go down and get a free kick. They're too weak, mate. That's the problem. The problem is the rules. They're not clear and obvious, the rules. They're down to, like, interpretation from referees. Some referees give things and some referees don't. Which then creates inconsistencies in the games. right? Because one referee will give something, next referee won't. And then when one referee doesn't give it, people are confused as to why the referee didn't give it, but the other one did. If all the referees gave everything exactly the same, like a consistent rule, the game wouldn't be in a shambles. That's the problem. Hey, Raza, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that, sir. Oh, Bowden's a melt anyway, mate. It's all good. You're down. You might not be, mate. You might not be. But we're all Leeds tonight. We are all Leeds. Oh, I agree, Jones, mate. We should have had Angulo sent off. We should have had Angulo sent off. And Man United should have had Martinez sent off for the punch on Brobby. But and I was watching the match, right? I wasn't sitting here crying and shouting and jumping and complaining about it. They didn't give it. They didn't give it, you know? Is what it is. Oh, yeah, Ahmad handball, yeah. Yeah. Thing is, though, right? That Ahmad handball is exactly the same as the Vitinha João Pedro handball in the Champions League the other night. Both should have been given. It doesn't matter, though. It doesn't matter if he was trying to get his body in front. He's elbowed him in the face. That's the issue, mate. Like, the officiating creates inconsistencies. And then people think they're hard done by because one referee gave something and another one didn't. Oh, yeah, Sadiq has to be scoring, yeah. The thing is, though, right, what I'm seeing a huge difference in is if you remember Diarra against Aston Villa, right, he was crucified for not scoring. No one said a word about Sadiq. Do you know what I mean? Oh, exactly, Alex. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, right, people hate Arsenal, and that's why they're giving you shit, mate. The thing is, right, if any other team was winning the same way you're winning, they wouldn't be crying about it. They'd be doing the same thing Arsenal fans are doing and rage baiting. It's because it's not them, mate. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's because it's not them winning. That's all it is, mate. But same thing with this though, Nordy as well. If we'd beat Man United, which game mode is the best to get rewards? Friendlies, mate. Go in the objectives and have a look at your friendlies and objectives and stuff. You got two still as tradable day one. Go on, lad. Damn about me. Well, all I'm saying, mate, is Palace have a huge commitment coming up in Europe, so they'll probably field a weakened team. To which people will start crying as well. So I'd get ready for that. Even though no one batted an eyelid when Villa did it, you know. Palace have a huge European game. Not the 27th, Fairs. I thought it was next week, I'll be honest. What's out today? I have no idea. No idea, mate. I couldn't tell you. To be honest, right? If Guardiola leaves, no, it's not like a friendly objective, mate. You just got to look at your objectives and see what gives you the best packs. La Liga team of the season wingers are apparently Yamal and Rafinha. There's no Vinny Jr. There's no Vinny Jr. in their team of the season for La Liga, by the way. So if you're looking for a Vinny, it's not there. Oh, you've had a mare there, Jimmy. You've had a fucking mare there. Probably career mode, yeah, probably. Oh, if you want the best rewards, you go to champs, mate. You play champs. If you try to play a game mode, you play champs for the best rewards. Rivals is a waste of your time. Squad battles is like 3 hours. But yeah, so if in the summer Guardiola leaves, the Premier League is then wide open, right? It's wide open. The Premier League won't get any better until Guardiola leaves. Yeah, live events are class, mate. They're really good live events. Yeah, the Premier League won't get any better until Guardiola leaves. Because he wins it all the time, makes it boring. That's why I want Arsenal to win the league. That's why I want Arsenal. Is Osimhen good? Yeah, I would say so, yeah. It's why I want Arsenal to win the league. Something different, mate. It's fucking boring watching Arsenal win everything. City win everything. It's really boring, man. And I don't care what style of football they play. Because I watched Mourinho teams for years. He played the same. Conte plays exactly the same. It's horrible, mate. You can't understand why anyone would want City stand for everything wrong with. Yeah, exactly, Stylus. Exactly, mate. Yeah. Hey, Jake. Thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. I've seen when football becomes art, Alex. When football becomes art is a great channel. What a channel that is. I would just do premium mixed league upgrades, Jakey. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, mate. If you've got the patience and you've got the time to sit there and do premium mixed league upgrades, mate, it'll be well worth your time. Oh yeah, managers have to put loads of stuff in, but the thing is, right, you could work on something all week, and if the manager you're going up against doesn't set up how you think he's going to set up, you're fucked, right? Especially if you haven't got a plan B. Like, imagine working against a team that plays a back five, and then you turn up and play a back four. Or if they're like going long and they're playing through the middle. Or if you set up for them playing through the middle and they go long. Like, I do think though a lot of criticism these days is heavily linked onto the managers, right? When the players themselves know better than to just sit there and allow things to happen in the game. That's where leadership takes over on the field, right? Players have to be professional enough to understand that something's happening and they have to change it themselves. You know what I mean? No, exactly, Alex, yeah. We've seen over the years, right, the best way to play against Arsenal is a high press into get in their face. Newcastle have done it very well for years against you. You know what I mean? A high press, high intense fucking game against Arsenal is a difficult game for Arsenal. But then Guardiola showed that in the final, if you sit off, you can also catch them as well. So you know what I mean? You've got to see what you have in your team to see what you can go up against in the other team, right? You've got to exploit their weaknesses, not defend your own. No, exactly, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's different, like it's different thing, you know. You got 10 tradable cards of the PSG centre back. Any reason for that, Declan, or? You want a 1v1? No, I'm alright, thanks, mate. No, exactly, Jimmy, yeah. The premium mixed league upgrades, mate, are the class. You're banking on PSG. I'll tell you what, right? I'll say this. People are right now saying that PSG will fucking hammer Man City, right? Arsenal. However, I don't think PSG have come up against a defense like Arsenal, right? No, I don't think you will get battered, no. Because people are like, when PSG played against Bayern, it was a free flowing game. That won't be the case against Arsenal. You can, I mean, you're just saying show teammate. I've never seen a please, you know what I mean? Like, or can you, like, it's just a demand, you know? Hey, Dylan, how we doing, mate? How are we, sir? That's what I'm saying, like, all good you, yeah, not too bad at all, mate. Absolutely, mate. Of course, I'll show you the team, yeah. Ba, 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 ba. What taught us Friday, La Liga? You think Arsenal win 1-0? I think Arsenal might win 2-1, I'll be honest. Because think about this, right? There's one, I don't think there's some, like, people are talking about this, right? Arsenal are a far superior team in physicality. When it comes to stuff like corners, set pieces, and stuff, Arsenal are far bigger than PSG are. Far bigger. The height, size, and strength of the Arsenal team is massively, massively bigger than the. You think foul on Raya? Yeah, it's a foul on Raya. Yeah, but Arsenal won't get corners. How can you say that though? How can you say that? Yeah, but I don't spend money on packs. That's the thing, because they won't attack. So you're just guessing that they won't attack now. Yeah, I've not spent money on packs on this game since Team of the Year. I've only spent £50 at the beginning and £50 at Team of the Year. But this is your job. It doesn't matter. That's my team. That's my team. There's nothing wrong with that team at all. I don't have to spend money to get a team. My content is showing you how to get a team without spending money. That's what my content is. Yeah, people are just picking faults with something that isn't even there. It's crazy. And the cards that we've packed for money aren't even in the team. So it's crazy. Yokrez's hate is so forced. I agree. I agree. Yeah, Hayden Hackney's very good, mate. Yeah, Hayden Hackney's very good. Ba, 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 ba. You play the game 24/7. I do not, mate. Just because it's my job doesn't mean I play 24/7. By the way, do you reckon Bruno gets some assists? I think he does. Yeah, he does. Yeah, it is a tune, mate. Yeah, he might just get two in the next one. You know. Ba, 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 ba. I don't do the fantasy team anymore, mate. No. How many wins you get in champs? When I play, mate, anywhere between 8 and 10. I've got 11 on occasion. I got 12 in the first weekend. It's mainly between like 8 and 10. Normally, before team of the season, I would play golden goal. I'd play golden goal. So if I got scored against, I'd leave. It's really not that deep with champs wins though. Oh, so you think that your champs record dictates what your job is, yeah? Cold. Tony Day doesn't get more wins than me. And he's still got it. Oh yeah, I don't care if I'm good at the game though. That's not my content. My content has nothing to do with the gameplay. It's nothing to do with gameplay, mate. It's alright. That's what's great about this, mate. I know, it doesn't matter if I'm good at the game or not. It doesn't matter if I'm good at the game or not. That's not my content. So it doesn't matter, you know? You work on a construction site and you got 11 yesterday after the weekend. Exactly, Jack. To be honest, mate, I know he's just being a knob, but thing is, I'm just entertaining because I can. That's all I'm doing, mate. I'm only entertaining because I can. It's all good. I just ignore him. Just ignore him. He's obviously got no friends or anything else to do, you know? So, you know. It's all good. But a lot of champs now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's a lot of service accounts as well. There's a lot of service accounts. So, why is the FIFA community like this? I don't know. The funny thing about the FIFA community is they'll always blame the game for being toxic and stuff, but it's a community that creates a toxic environment. But no one's right to have that conversation, you know? So, you know when you go into champs, right? Is it the game itself that makes you stress at the game, or is it the way people play the game? That's a question for you. Is it the way people play the game, or is it the game itself what gets you annoyed? Just a quick question for everyone. You got me fuck all, mate. You got me fuck all. Bit of both. Only worse with the pro scene. Fairs. You just won 8-0 in Div 3. Go on, lad. Yeah, but it's got nothing to do with you, mate. It's got nothing to do with you. You do realise sometimes we have over 100 people in here. You do realise that. It's going to ignore you now, though. You can get on with your job, mate. You can do what you do, and I'll do what I do. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your day. No, exactly, Stephen. Yeah, so it's the way people play, would you say? Yeah. Oh, I don't know, Alex, mate. I know he's just being timed out, I think. Oh, well. You got 12 wins, play for fun. Fair play, mate. Fair play. Yeah, I mean, the wins you get is irrelevant, really. The way I look at it, right? Explain why you always concede in the last minute. I would say it's a mental thing. Because you know the last minute's coming. You look at the time, don't you? So you blocked him, Chase Hannah. You look at the time, you know the time's coming. It's a mental thing. Playstyles ruined FIFA. I would agree with you. I'd agree. Because now when you pack a card, you look at the card, and if it doesn't have certain playstyles, the card's irrelevant, right? For instance, I'm going to show you something, right? And it's not going to make much sense to some people, but it'll make sense to the ones who know, right? I'm going to show you a card, right? This card is so far behind the power curve, right? And I'll tell you why. This Pedri, while is a class card and a very expensive card as well, look, a very expensive card. Hey, Ryan, how we doing, mate? He's 4459, right? He's only got 5 playstyles out of 8 because long ball, press proven, especially on Pedri, is useless and relentless, right? The only useful playstyles are technical, first touch, tiki-taka, incisive, and finesse shot, right? There's no pinged, there's no low driven, there's no game changer, there's no inventive, there's no like run and play style to help him out here. Like this card is a little bit behind the power curve, and until I can put playstyles on him, someone was saying yesterday playstyles take the skill gap away. In a sense, they do. Yeah. This is attack and AI. I agree, Stephen. Teddy, how we doing? But if you look at this Jarzinho, for instance, right? I can give him incisive and pinged from that new Evo that came out yesterday, right? And then at any point, I can give him finesse shot plus with a and that's why you score in the. That's why you concede, Welsh. That's the problem. Everyone has playstyles, yeah, but it's the skill gap is knowing how to use those playstyles, right? And it doesn't take a genius to figure out how to use all those playstyles. That's the problem. Playstyles make stats irrelevant. So this is useless now, right? In certain aspects. Why would you need playstyles if you have stats? Why would you need pass and playstyles if the pass and stats worked? If you've got them career mode, yeah, 100%. But like a lot of people think that this Maldini's shit because it doesn't have block. You're officially washed, Ryan. Yeah, right. Some people think this Maldini's terrible because he doesn't have block. Do you know how mad that is? Yeah, they're nerfing Bruiser, Jones. They're nerfing Bruiser. So how Bruiser's going to work is it's going to take into consideration when when someone's using Bruiser on you, right? Automatically, if you've got Enforcer or Enforcer Plus, it'll activate. And it'll also take into account your strength. I would disagree. I wouldn't say it is. I would say the community is a large portion of the toxicity in this game. If you take away how people play in this game, and if people played normally on this game wouldn't be anywhere near as hard to play, or anywhere near as stressful. People make this game harder to play. That's the thing. Next time you play a game, right, go into a few games now, and you watch how people play this game while you're playing it. Don't take into consideration how the game's playing or whatever. You just look at the fucking how they play. They all evolve. They do. I mean, the thing is, right, FIFA and Call of Duty will never die. Those two games will never die because of how like popular they are. The hardcore player base see the game as dead, but the casuals don't. There's Laporte. Career mode, is there any chance we don't skip through the player picks? Just a chance, mate. It's more so of a content. It's up to you though. Oh, you got Loren. Go on, son. Love that. Cheers, mate. I know it's going to take a little longer, but you get that. But the game's just terrible. You've got Demone. Yeah, but it depends how much pace that 76 has, though. I wouldn't say there's hidden stats, Stephen. I wouldn't say there's hidden stats. No, exactly, Jack. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, though, I would say with that, Jack, is if you're making content, right, and it's getting no views, especially that type of stuff, right? Um, is there really any point in making that content? They're making content for an audience that they know will eat it up. That's the thing. Hey, yeah, that's how we do, mate. Welcome to YouTube, lad. The thing is, though, people are also negative for no reason. Like, genuinely, if you don't like the game, don't play it. If you're sitting there crying about the game all the time, don't play it. It's very, very, very simple. People have FOMO. They've got a fear of missing out. Yeah, there is. Yeah, because they've got certain animations in the game. Yeah, that's not a secret. They've got specific custom body types for certain players. They've got certain animations for certain players. Yeah, but um, depends on body type. Yeah, yeah. There's an open world coming into FC27 apparently. No, exactly, Jack. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I'm saying for Team Hullet specifically. Oh, Hakimi. I'm saying for Team Hullet specifically. They released those videos because people watch them. That's what I mean. Oh yeah, mate. I've been playing FIFA for a long time. The game's nowhere near as good as it used to be. Thing is, though, if like no one's forcing anyone to play this game, right? People play this game out of choice, and some people play this game so they can complain about it, right? That's just waste of your time, waste of your energy, and it just messes with your mentals, man. You're far better off finding a game that you enjoy playing. Oh yeah, absolutely, Jack. Absolutely. I agree with you. I was agreeing with you in the first place. I agree with you in the first place. They are to blame, yeah. But like I was saying, that is a huge problem. Um, it's because people cut the, and again, right? It's because of the player bases of those games. No one has to use all the broken stuff. No one has to use it, right? You got Pacho from 9. Go on, lad. Um, no one has to use all the broken mechanics, but they do it because it's an easy win or an easier chance to win. That's the problem, mate. The OP mechanics in it, there's OP mechanics in every game. I was watching Hutch the other day. I was watching Hutch MF. He was playing The Isle. It's a dinosaur game where he runs around as a dinosaur, right? People were hacking and cheating in a dinosaur game, using meta tactics in a like a meta gameplay in a dinosaur game. All you do is run around and live as a dinosaur. That's all you do. It's sad, mate. It's sad. Yeah, those 82 plus player picks are class, mate. Yeah, they're very good. People make meta move sets for WWE. Yeah, I wouldn't say Evo's. To be honest, mate, I wouldn't say again. I wouldn't say streaming and YouTube have killed gaming. Like what I would say is exploits and stuff like that are far more accessible. Far more accessible. Because say for instance, right, I did something on stream. I basically showed people, right, how to do the kickoff glitch, but I also showed them how to counter it, right? It was the goal kick one, right? All you do is you pass it to one of your centre backs, you call your defenders short, you call your defenders short, you kick it to one defender, double tap to the next defender, It's R1 square over the top. You get his through ball, right? It doesn't work all the time. It's not consistent. And I said on stream at the time, that it would get a lot of views because it's meta, because it's a glitch, it's because it's a bug, right? And I put it on Instagram, I got 1.7 million views, right? So when people are trying to grow and all that type of stuff, they'll do all that stuff to get the views. 100% they will. You know what I mean? How you get so many player picks? This is a share player, mate. It's a share player. Yeah, but so just so like obviously you're saying that people want to like yeah, Mbappe has just been confirmed for team of the season, by the way. You saying that people want to play like their favorite streamers so they'll max the mams cards out? Yeah. To be honest, mate, my content is showing you how to play this game for free. Although I have spent money on this game, I've only spent £50 at the beginning on packs and £50 at team of the year. None of the cards in my team currently are like 7 tots in 50. You take that. Seeing the Mbappe out petition, I have, yeah. Apparently Newcastle fans have started a petition against Eddie Howe. Saying that. That also meant any good. I was playing them off chem, yeah. Yeah, so I've spent a lot of money on Evos, cosmetics, and season passes this year. I've spent a lot of money on that. Probably about 300 to 350 quid on Evos all in all. Because you know when you think, oh, like 2 quid here, 10 quid there, like it all adds up, man. And then you got 10 quid for a season pass, stuff like that. So, yeah, so I spent £50 at the beginning on the very, very venti packs when they first came out. They were very fun. And then I spent 50 quid at Team of the Year on 4 packs. Fortnite. I mean, to be honest, mate, FIFA were the first gaming company to bring microtransactions into. Like, EA were the first company to bring microtransactions in. Fortnite were the first ones to do season passes. Yeah, I mean, do you know what? Like, I'm all for um companies having like season passes and stuff, but you've got to make it worth it. And to be honest, if you play this game, you can't complain about what's in it. Is what I would say. Yeah, to be honest, with the whole women like being stronger than men thing, I was saying this the other day. It's more so to do with like smaller builds, not necessarily women, because we've had problems with what's it called? It's a screen share, yeah. We've had problems with Dries Mertens over the years, Ben Yedder, there was Insigne, there was other players, little players who used to get away with it before women came into the game. And that used to happen with them as well. Fekir, Diaby, yeah. It's not just because they're women. The smaller build players have always had a problem muscling bigger players off the ball. But people are making it more of an issue now because of the women in the game, so they should match you with people who spend similar amounts. The thing is, right, if you looked at my team, you'd think I spent money. Do you know what I mean? You do not have to spend money on this game to get a head start or like have good players. 11-4 is good, yeah, it is. 11-4 is good. Melodramatic fools. Oh, you're doing an icon. Come on. Yeah, I've got the team by grinding. Yeah, when we get off the share play, mate, I'll show you my team. It's all through grinding on stream as well, by the way. I think the only card I've unlocked off stream was Theo Hernandez. You barely scraped 9. Hey, Sonic, how we doing, mate? Yeah, I mean that's the thing of the game though. That's part of the game though, matching against every like just because you spent money as well, by the way, doesn't mean people are good at the game. Like, for instance, I mean, I don't like using Tony Day. Hey, Barnes, how we doing, mate? I don't like using Tony Day as the example every time, but Tony spent thousands on this game, and he doesn't get any more wins with a better team. So just because you spend a lot of money on the game doesn't necessarily guarantee you wins either. Yeah, I'm going to be using that later, Sonic, for tonight's content as well. Well, I appreciate you watching the videos, mate. Thank you very much. Hey, thank you very much to the followers as well, mate. What do I call you? Is it Blycore? Is that the Blycore? Is that the right? Champion. Right. So yeah. So basically, because people spend money on this game, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be good at the game. Like Tony, like I said before, he spent thousands on this game, and he got less wins than he did before Team of the Year, and he's got all the Team of the Year cards. He's got a ton of Team of the Season cards as well. Like, money doesn't make you better on this game. It helps out in certain situations where you get like better cards who'll do things for you, but what is your team? I'll show you in a second, mate. We're on a share play at the moment. We're on a share play at the moment. If you are new, boys, though, make sure you do drop a follow. SAR's Unreal. I've heard that, yeah. Tony's better on his RTG. Yeah, there was 1 week, I think was it last week, he got 5 wins on his main and 8 on his RTG. One thing, I mean, I wouldn't say they're predatory marketing tactics towards gamblers. I don't know about that. I think a lot gets made about this game because at the end of the day, you can either buy points or not. You think you get anyone good? Possibly, mate. You don't spend money and can't play the game either. Oh. Hmm. All right. No name for that, but sure. All right. um, naming a pack time of the season is a bit misleading. Not really, but if you can read, then no. What people see is they see the value of the pack. They look at the odds and they think, right, we'll get one of these. Because they make up in their mind what they're going to get out the pack. And then when they don't get it, they're disappointed. Oh, yeah, I mean, to be honest there, Blycore, right? And I'm not defending EA by any means. This game is not a good game. I won't cry, Hannah. Don't worry about that. Yeah, but I mean, the thing is with it, right? I can go into the store now and buy that pack with coins. Like with the method I do, I can make 100 to 350k a day, maybe more if I tried. It like coins are free on this game. They're so easy to get, but all you have to do. Well, thank you, Hannah. All you have to do is grind on the game, but people don't want to. That's the difference. Like on a lot of games, you can buy things, right? You don't have to. I don't know how to explain it. Where like, I do think a lot of people complain about this game, but they don't understand what they're complaining about. I do think that. I do think that. Like, I've played maybe 10 weekend leagues this year. 10 weekend leagues this year, and I've made nearly 40 million coins on this game. Like, I wouldn't say a lot of. I've made like 40 million coins. I wouldn't say a lot of my coins have come from weekend league. But the problem with this game is how do you get loads of coins? Premium mixed league upgrades, mate. Premium mixed league upgrades. If you join the Discord, it's all written out in there. There's also a video. There's There's a video on the TikTok that's pinned. It's got the picture is a premium mixed league upgrades. Watch that. It doesn't show you how to do them, but it tells you what you need to do. This, no, I agree, Jack. I agree. The ability to participate in everything without grinding, but you can grind. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So in this game, for instance, if I sit and play Weekend League, it'll take me 3 to 4 hours to complete it if I have to play all the games out. Sometimes you can go to extra time, you have penalties. So 3 to 4 hours of playing Weekend League, right? I'll make 100 to 150k, maybe 200k to push. In 4 hours of League SBCs, I can make 400k, maybe more. So I'll lose coins by playing the game. That's a downside of the game as well. There's a lot with this game that is really bad, and that's one of them. But in the sense of what do you use your cosmetic on? Depends what cosmetic it is, mate. The thing is, right? I would love, right, to be in a conversation, like to be in a meeting when they're looking at content, because the content in this game is predictable, very predictable, week by week. Right, best of luck, mate. Best of luck. 1 of 4, 89 plus Encore Icon player pick. Get Nesta first. Second one is Rush. Third one is Marcelo. And Barnes. Wow. Oh my god. I do appreciate that, career mode. Thank you very much, mate. Do you have any hacks for getting coins? No. No. I don't have any hacks to get coins, mate. No. I haven't played it at Doingsy yet, mate. No, I haven't played it. That's an alright team, innit? See, a team like that could do you in. 4-1-2-on-2 is very good. If you can use it, will eventually be a memory. Yeah, I think that's a problem with gaming now. I think that's why a lot of people play offline games, like story mode games, because you're not going to come against someone who's using meta. We started the stream on 2.3 million, by the way. We started the stream on 2.3 million. George, how we doing, mate? How we doing? I'm going to get a shout out for George, please. How was your stream, mate? I said it was very good, mate. I said it was very good, H. Was that your team you sent? Yeah. How we doing, George? How was your stream, mate? One thing you should know. Yeah, and so with the method that we do, right? How do you see what the cosmetic is? Wait, I'll finish this pack and I'll show you how to deal with cosmetics, mate. And just so you can see, cards do sell. Look, rares are selling. People are using them for player picks. Tonight we should be getting a premium league unpacks, so people need rares for those. Yeah, that's what I was saying to Dilsey earlier, Kareem, because I was in Dilsey's stream. Somehow you pulled a red Vitinha from 8. Go on, lad. Love that. That's fucking class, that, mate. Go on. So for Evos, for cosmetics, all you have to do is just go onto them. Just click on it. Click on a card, and it'll show you. Obviously, don't click Start Evolution yet, but you can see it on the right-hand side. How to do it. If it's just League Gun, the only downside of the League Gun, mate, is that there's no fodder. So if you're not getting Team of the Seasons, you're not getting anything. If they put that League Gun and League Gun Women's, that could be limbs. They could be really good. It could be really good. You watching the Millwall game tonight? No. Absolutely not. I have zero interest in that, mate. I'll be watching Tottenham Leeds, I think. We're all Leeds tonight, mate. We're all Leeds. All Leeds our way. Yeah, we'll blame Messi if our Leeds don't win. I think Messi was an injured man yesterday. He said he was lying on the sofa. He was lying on the sofa. I think he did weights the other day and he overdone it a bit. So apparently we're getting some type of like Roman Reigns celebration tonight on Raw. Being a longer match. I saw Darby Allin versus Takeshita next week. Were my eyes deceiving me, or how can you tell if a card's traded in your club? Because when you click on them, it'll give you an option to sell. Yeah, a card is in Japan, so Takeshita took his place. Interesting. Oh, Kareem would have also come up with a little bit of tech for the web app, by the way. No, he said he was going to be on every week, mate. I think he's on all of May. He doesn't appear in June, but he's on all of July shows. So it's only June he's not appearing in. So he'll probably get written off telly soon. So, well, at the end of the month. I mean, we also have to remember he's still battling stuff with his health and stuff, so he can't just keep going like everybody else. But he's still in the traction, he's still a draw, isn't he? So, yeah, Theo expired yesterday. I did him before that. I made sure I got that card, mate. Ice cream man's back. He wants that. He wants to smoke, mate. Yeah, Creamwood. I've got. I think I've got more tech for the web app. That we still talk. I think I watched Mez use that at Bamiyang yesterday. I think he said it was all right. Was it Mez? So I seen someone yesterday using them. You were everything I wanted. No. By Foden, I'm all right, thanks. No, I wasn't playing around with buttons. I was trying different things out on the the pack opener. I was on that. Um, and I figured it out. Oh shit! So hard to forget. Can I see your team? Of course you can, mate. Yeah. So we've got up 200k already. We've only been live for an hour, so not too bad. Not too bad at all. There we are. I'm thinking about putting Jairzinho in the new Evo. Doing like if he, because I can give him incisive and pinged, and then I can give him finesse shot if I can get something from the season pass that gives finesse shot and 94 max cards or whatever. But yeah, it's a solid team, that, mate. I mean, we've packed a few team of the seasons, yeah. Hayden Hackney was one. Well, we did that on the first day of the season, Sebastian. It was pretty good, mate, yeah. We packed Hackney, we packed Harder, we got Upamecano. I've not really had a great pull, apart from Bradley Barkler. I've not really had a solid pull from League One yet. So, there's that. You was damaged long ago. Barkler 3 times. Yeah. I mean, we get the premium packs tonight at 6 o'clock, so it'll be interesting to see what's in those. I wouldn't take this as an annoyance, mate. I would use him as fodder. He's great fodder, isn't he? 92 rated. For a white guy. Oh shit. Do 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 do. 1 second, chat. We're all Spurs tonight, aren't we? No, we're Leeds, mate. Right. I don't know if these are confirmed stats, chat, but we have the full La Liga team of the season. Hey, have a good one. Have a good one, H. 1 second, chat. But you know ways, so if you don't say, just overcompensate. So this is you know you can always go home and get laid. Apparently, you can get Discord Nitro if you've got Xbox Premium or whatever it's called, the Pass or whatever. Apparently, that's the full team of the season there. Obviously, it's not like confirmed stats, but it's confirmed team. Yeah, the dictator, yeah. But yeah, that'd be the team. You know what? With that chat, we're going to do different tech here. He's the dopest trip. 1 second. You know he really doesn't get it anyway. 1 second, chat. There we are. Do. Chase for Hannah. But yeah, that is the team. I wonder where George went. He read and just didn't say anything. So I hope he's all right. Ba, 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 ba. You know you've only got one. Get rid of that. Oh, Leeds are way. I can't wait for Leeds to win, mate. I don't know why these cards are selling, but it's easy coins, so I'll take it. Smile like you mean it. Anyone notice the boxing gloves on Fede Valverde's hands, or no? Sets on the east side. What's going to be interesting as well is to see which female cards get the La Liga as well, because they've normally got some really good ones. But smile like you mean it. From the back of the restaurant. Um. Oh, whoa. Smile like you mean it. These aren't really paying out, are they? Hopefully these do. Hopefully these do. Yeah, I've stopped streaming on Facebook as well. That was just a useless endeavor. I've also figured out the monetization system over there. It was quite difficult to understand at first, but then I actually like read into it, and it's actually quite easy. Because how they have it described over there, that you've got to jump through hoops. All you've got to do is have your video longer than 10 seconds, and the only views that count towards like monetization over there are the views that are longer than 5 seconds. Hey Alfie, how we doing, mate? So a video has to be longer than 10 seconds, and an individual viewer has to be longer than 5 seconds. But the content that does the best on that platform is like 15 to 30 seconds long. So we're getting good fodder here. Sweat, baby, Texas, strap me. Who have you packed? Bradley Barker is probably the best one so far, mate, from LIGUE. We haven't really packed that much at all, I'll be honest. You want it rough, you're out of bounds. Waffle House hash browns. What about yourself, mate? What about yourself? Minge. We've packed Minge. Come on. You got Nuno Mendes from a preview pack. Go on, son. Love that. You got nothing. Oh, mate. It's not great, is it? Can I play your champs? Unfortunately, mate, I can't. I haven't even played my own yet. I'll probably have to do that tonight, I'll be honest. Messi might, yeah, Messi might. True. I had my first Pepe's in about 6 weeks last night. It felt like 6 weeks anyway. Might have been a month. And then, like, I ordered it at like 9:15. It didn't turn up till like 10:15 or something. Crazy. Last pull was 96 on re. To be fair, mate, that's a nice pull, that. It's a nice pull, that. Thing about playing people's champs is it. This is what I'm seeing. Career mode. It wasn't rage bait. This is like whenever I speak to Mez, he always thinks I've got some form of rage bait. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the way I talk. If like I don't know what it is, but he always thinks that like 90% of the things I tell him is rage bait. I don't know what it is. The thing is, though, right? It's not very often I try and rage bait him. This is the thing. I think he's so used to it from other people that he just expects it from me as well. And I very rarely try. But when I do try, it's very clear that it's rage bait. I don't know. I think it's because he's used to it from everybody else. So he just expects that something I say is going to be rage bait. Because, like I said, it's not very often I do it, but you try and rage bait me. Yeah, you do try. But you don't like garlic sauce, so I can't be rage baited by someone who doesn't like garlic sauce. It's impossible. Yeah, that's the weird thing, career mode. Likes garlic bread and everything else, just not mayonnaise. Disgraceful. Oh yeah, exactly. Like if you have like a takeaway, garlic mayonnaise is just what you eat, isn't it? You think Neymar was called the World Cup? I saw he was. Yeah, I saw he was. He's in the preliminary. Is that what it's called? The preliminary squad. When's the Millwall and Hull game on? I have no idea. I'm looking forward to Leeds and Spurs, mate. Up the Leeds. All Leeds are we, mate. Kebab wrap with ketchup. I can't even call you the words I wanted to call you there because it's terms of service. I think it's probably best I cook for myself, Hannah, I'll be honest. It's probably best I cook for myself. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think it's probably best. Hey, Ollie, how we doing, mate? Ollie, I don't know what to say, mate. EFC, how we doing, mate? How we doing? We've been saving for this better ride. When I've opened these packs, well, I think we'll get this one open and I have to build more player picks. Hey, Skills, how we doing, mate? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. This is what I was saying, Ollie. This is what I'm saying, mate. Hannah, if you think you can cook better than me, oh my god. I knew you were a Newcastle fan and you were delusional, but I didn't know you were that delusional to think you can cook better than me. Oh my god. Oh, hey. It's one of those things where you know when you just tap someone on the head and go, "Sure, you can," you know. Yeah. You still in the League SBC grind? Good luck, mate. Good luck. I'm all right, Ollie, mate. How are you doing? Just done your first champs this FIFA and got 8. Fair play, mate. If that's your first champs and you've got 8, you should stick at it. You should stick at it, mate. Hope we get a nice Evo tonight. I know we're getting a gauntlet tonight. We're also going to get League One premiums. So that's a plus. Oh, actually, wait, I'll have to go back into the game. Get a new screenshot of the team so I can. Who's the best cam for 700k? I wouldn't buy a cam, mate. I would never buy players because your team always goes down in value. I would just keep your coins, honestly. Keep your coins. If you know how to do premium mixed league upgrades, do those instead. You'll make your coins back. This is the team I've got, mate, just by grinding menus. All untradeable, all first owned. The only card in here that's been I use like money to get is that Jorginho. Everything else has been grinded through menus and stuff. There's always something typical going wrong. Oh, is that right? Hey, Jaden, how we doing, mate? Thank you very much for the follow. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. Oh, anytime, Ollie. Anytime. What you'll have to do though, hey Dylan, how we doing, mate? What you'll have to do though, Ollie, I don't know I don't know where you'd find the pay-per-views. You might just have to go you might have to go Netflix for that, mate. The vision left inside me slowly faded. Would you hear me? Sam, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. Do you do team reviews? Not really, mate. Not really. Problem is, mate, is the only reason I don't do it is because I feel like everyone's team nowadays is like always the same. It's always like a 4-4-1-1, 4-5-1. A lot of people have the same cards in their teams. And I'm not really someone who would give a good review anyway, because I'm not that like invested in like other people's teams, if you get what I mean. I'm sure your team's class though, mate. By all means, you can put it in the Discord. The link is in the bio, by the way. There's also a free pack method in there. If you want that, it's a free unlimited pack method, but you will have to spend some time grinding the game on the menus. It's how we got the team on your screen right now, by the way, so it does work. Yeah, we doing, William, mate. How are we, good sir? That Mbappe looks cracked. It's not the real Mbappe. The team, the La Liga team you see on your screen, is the team of the season. The stats are predicted. Battered room I've seen before. The broken bones they heal no more. What's the menu grind? It's in the Discord, Buzz. It's in the Discord, mate. Or it's one of the pinned videos on the TikTok. It's premium mixed league upgrades into craft and into 82 plus player picks. However, in half an hour, Buzz, thank you very much for the follow, mate. However, in half an hour, we will get premium league on upgrades. So hopefully we get something nice out of those. Why would he go to a championship side, Mazza? If I called her name, would she hold me? Tom, that is the confirmed team, but the stats are predicted, mate. So I like how they put Fede Valverde in boxing gloves and Mbappe as a dictator. How we doing though, Tom? You good, mate? So you thinking of footy training? What, you going to footy training? Yeah. Oh, we get coffee. Go on, son. That's a clippity clip. Badge. Anytime Mbappe, mate. Oh yeah, I mean, to be honest, Mazza, we were linked with him for the same thing. It's probably his agent trying to get him a move because we were linked with him as well. Yeah, I saw there's no Vinny Jr. this year, so no Vinny in team of the season. Feels wrong, but apparently he's not been good enough, so. No, exactly, Mazza. We were linked with him in the summer, like last year, when we came up, so I think it might be his agent. His agent trying to get him a move. Yeah, these picks are very good. Tom, I did 3 the other day and I got 2 team of the seasons. I would say my average of team of the seasons from these player picks would be like 2 or 3 from about 15 to 20 is what I would say the average is normally. Do GCSEs matter? Depends what you're going to do in life, mate. I'll not lie to you. It depends what you're trying to do. It depends what you're trying to do. If you're trying to be like a doctor, if you're doing a trade or you have like a specific skill, then yes. Yeah, most places require math and English, yeah. So, me being a chef, it never, like, maybe math, but that's about it. Like, it depends what you're trying to do. Obviously, if you have to go into further education like college and university, then absolutely. Um, but for the most part, and what I will say is, if it's not that deep, because if you don't get your GCSEs, oh, I did well in my GCSEs. I got B's in science, mate. I failed math. But then again, I wasn't trying to do anything else other than cooking, so I became a chef, mate. So I knew what I wanted to do. Not that I like scummed my GCSEs, but what I will say is if you get good GCSEs, then you'd have to miss the first year of college because normally college courses are like 3 years, I think. You skip the first one. You skip the first year if your GCSEs are good. You go to year 2 and 3 straight away. If you don't do well in your GCSEs, you have to do 3 years of college, not 2. So, well, it was like that when I went there anyway. But again, it depends. It all depends on what you're trying to do. Denzo, how we doing, mate? There's not really one answer for that. Yeah, I would say the player picks are worth the grind, mate, but in about 20, 25 minutes, we're going to get League on premiums, and if they're better value, we'll switch over to those instead. I'm just kind of grinding these out, just for content while we're here. Oh yeah, 100%, Mazza. And to be honest, with you having those degrees, couldn't you start your own courses? You start your own courses, get people to teach those courses, and then you just make money off that. I don't hate. Oh, there's Holland. That's just what to save you from still something left to say. The amount of money people make on courses these days is crazy. There's people on like who make courses that are making 6 figures a year. For those that didn't pass math, that is at least 100 grand a year. Ba 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 ba. Whoa, whoa. You made sales courses 3K a person. That's what I'm saying, mate. There's some serious money in those courses. That's mental, isn't it? That's mental. The amount of people, like the amount of money he can make just off of that. You know what I mean? Obviously, if you can sell a successful course, yeah, he won't even have to look at a single person to make all that money. FBA. I'll be honest with you, mate. I'm not even going to pretend like I know what that is. But good luck to him. Another tots. Go on, Tom. 96 Pele in reserves. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, mate. Unfortunately. Oh, is that the stuff where you get like the fucking it's called the affiliate code and stuff like that? Is that what it is? You gotta go far. I know what Amazon thing is where that's like drop shipping though, isn't it? You want to play my champs? I'm all right, thanks, mate. I'm all right. I'm okay, mate. You got a sense, you go on, son. We're getting League on premiums, kid. League on premiums, mate. Hopefully, I'll try and get some like an icon pick together. Maybe. Play your champs for 75 quid. Are you happy with 8 wins, Adam? Oh no. Is what that happens there, Mazzy? Yeah. You might as well play your own champs then, mate. Save yourself 75 quid. Fucking hell, I didn't even know that, Mazza. That's crazy, though. That's crazy, though, isn't it? Like, oh, what a tune. I wouldn't pay people to play your champs, mate. Keep your 75 quid, right? Play your own champs and get a Pepe's. Get a Pepe's Peri Peri, mate. I'd recommend a chicken and rice box. You got Pacho and Dembele. Go on, lad. Yeah, exactly. That's what I would say as well, Tom. Yeah. You went 13-2, got red, Dembele and Vitinha. I've seen a lot of people get some really good reds this weekend, yeah. I can't wake up. Without. The only time I ever get someone to play the game for me is if I couldn't. Kid, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. When I was at work or something like that, you know. Wake me up inside. For any reason I couldn't play the game, I'd just get someone else to do it, but Live from the dark. Can we get... You got Lamine from 11 wins last year. Fair play. I've been living the life. I've got so many team of the seasons. You kept all yours? Yeah, I've kept all mine. Darling. At least I'm trying to anyway. Alright, so I need one more 88. You know what, Tom? I respect it, mate. As they shouldn't either, you know? As they shouldn't. Nah, he's a United fan, Tom. To love, break me up inside. Yeah, the more you play, the better you get, yeah. Yeah, Tom's a demon, mate. You had Redek Atiki and Sabozlai not even touch the bench. That's passion. I respect it. Right, so we need a couple of 89s. Do we have any? I want to keep them team of the season. You know, to be honest, the amount of team of the seasons I get, I can afford to ship off a couple. Hey, Rink, how we doing, mate? How are we? Good set? We might have to put an 89 in here, by the way. Have you seen the video? What video? Yeah. Oh, I've got loads, Mazzy, yeah. No, I don't think you did tell me which team of the season you got, mate. No. Cold. Yeah, I saw it, Rink, yeah. Is that actually a 99? No. So that's the guaranteed team, mate. That is not the official stats, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did send it. Did I not reply? Did I not reply? Added some AEW people into the universe mode. Oh, nice. No, so like I said, Louis, those are the actual players that are coming. The team of the season is the team of the season's just predicted stats. So you are getting those cards. Vinny not getting the team of the season hurts so much. He hasn't been good enough though. So unfortunately, mate, he doesn't deserve one. You know what I mean? Well, you do it like that. But it's Vinny, I don't care. I don't care who it is. If you don't deserve one, you don't get it. You know? Shake, 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 shake it. I don't care who it is, mate. No, so I'm sorry, Mazza. Sorry, mate. Oh, he was opening the pics. Yeah, fair. I mean, that makes sense. Where you do it like that. Rafinha has been a better left winger than Vinny has all season. I'm not having that debate with you. Was it career mode? I don't know, mate. Max, how we doing, mate? Thank you very much for the follow, mate. To be honest, mate, I wouldn't buy any cards for your team. Buying players will just waste your coins away. They'll just lose value, and then you'll just go to nothing. They're gonna do Rafinha dirty either way. I don't think they will, mate. I don't think they will. I don't think they will. Yeah, Sonic messaged me. I didn't even know about it. He messaged me saying that he'd sorted it out. All them fifers early. What is she now? You didn't even get team of the year. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you didn't get a team of the year. Wasn't she like 100k? And she's what, 800k now? Crazy. You got her for 85k. She's 500. They need to drop the campaign pick, but like repeatable. They need to drop like campaign repeatables. Nah, Hendrick's like 400k now, mate. 300k or something. Thoughts on Arsenal doing the double? Good, mate. It's a different team from fucking Man City. It's boring when it's City all the time. Oh, mate. I'd have been fucking rich, mate. Hey, Hannah, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate that. Been a week, living life out on the street. I don't think they would survive. Got Zaya Emery from 10 wins. Go on, lad. I hope they do the double, I'll be honest. I really do. It'd be fucking hilarious. Imagine the meltdown on Twitter if Arsenal beat PSG. Yeah, but you're thinking about it in an attacking sense, Tom. But Arsenal are a much more physical team and a much bigger team as well. They could just dunk on PSG from corners, mate. Quite easily with the height they have. Height, strength, size. And if anyone thinks that Arsenal are going to come out and play football against PSG, they're crazy. Like, there's no way Arsenal are coming out playing football against PSG. And again, is it boring to watch? Absolutely, but it's winning football. Yeah, Arsenal are a huge club, yeah. I think he's a PSG fan, Tom. I think Ariane's a PSG fan. I'll jump back on the web app 1 second. PSG are going to score 2 and park the bus. PSG haven't played against a team as defensively sound as Arsenal. PSG have not played a team that is defensively as sound as Arsenal are. Bayern Munich are defensively weak. As we've seen all season. Sometimes. Hey, thank you very much for that follow. Appreciate that. That I have wanted to be wanted. Yeah, but that wasn't the final though, Tom. That's the difference though. That Theo's very good, mate, yeah. I've seen people use them. Can you send your Evos? No, I'm alright, thanks, mate. I hope they're good, though. Yeah, Hard is very good, mate. Yeah, she's very good. Very, very good. I know, but the thing is, though, like, it should have been, but it kind of wasn't, in a sense, you know? Cucarella's very good, yeah. I like Cucarella. Yeah, she's very good. She's very, very good. Do you need a goalkeeper? No. Oh, yeah, but that doesn't, like, the thing is, though, Tom, it doesn't matter in that sense, though. End of the day, if Arsenal win the Champions League, all the other games before that are irrelevant because they didn't win. Do you know what I mean? Like people have this hatred for Arsenal that is really weird. Really, really weird. Like they've got some obsession with Arsenal. It's mental. It's winning football. And people don't get it. Yeah, but I mean, I watched Jose Mourinho manage like that. I watched Conte do that. Atletico Madrid play like that. Lanky guy, can you stop spamming, please, mate? You don't have to type every message 2, 3, 4 times. You know what I mean? You got Pedro as a false nine and Musiala as a shadow striker. Fair play. It's because of the fan base. Do you see? Is it the ones online? Because if it is, you should ignore them. It's not that difficult. They do it for engagement. That's why they're like that. People on the internet love engagement because that's how they make their money. Yeah, it is the most OP pick in the game, Brendan. Yeah. Hackney any good? Yeah, Hackney's very good, mate. Yeah. You see all these accounts who probably aren't even Arsenal fans. Everyone hates Arsenal on the internet. That's what I'm seeing. That is exactly what I'm seeing. Right? Their engagement farming. You're still doing it though, lanky guy. You're still doing it. Stop it. You know what? Fuck yeah, I don't care. It was Rona, she's a rocker with a nose ring. Get fucked. Josh, thank you very much for the follow, mate, and the gift there. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, mate. Cheers. Hey, thank you very much for the heart there as well, mate. Appreciate that. Do you think we'll actually say dictator or not? No. No. I can't believe I had to answer that question. The thing about Arsenal is, right, they're winning, and they're winning, like, they're playing winning football. Is a pretty no. But people, like, it's funny that people talk about their negative football, right? But they're always negative about Arsenal. They're very good at what they do, and people complain about what they do. If you know what they're going to do, stop it. Like, try and stop it, you know? It's really not that hard to understand. I just don't understand the fixation on another team. I don't get it. I've said this before, right? If anybody else's team was playing like that, they wouldn't care about it. Do you think Rafinha deserves a team of the season? Probably, mate, yeah. People would not give two fucks if it was their football team top of the league and winning the Champions League, potentially. They really wouldn't. I mean, to be honest, it was a foul on the goalkeeper. It was a foul on the goalkeeper, so... Was there other fouls in there? Absolutely there was, yeah. However, there was definitely a foul on the goalkeeper, and if that's what they were looking at, right call, innit? Having a good Monday? I am, mate. Yeah, what about you? Like I said, it's ironic that I see. No, exactly, Tom, and that's through the officials. That's what happens when officials are given license to use what is it called? Their judgment to make calls. That's what happens. That's what happens. It's either a foul or it isn't a foul. When you're allowed to give your opinion on a foul, then it becomes inconsistent, right? The problem's the officials. Because people can complain about Arsenal as much as they want, but Arsenal can only get away with what Arsenal can get away with if the officials don't call what they're calling, right? You know what I mean? Right, we've got a 1 of 4, 89 plus encore icon player pick. Best of luck to me, Ronald Koeman, Maldini, Sega, and Ashley Cole. I'll take Ashley Cole there. I need to try him out. The faster we're falling, we're stopping and stalling, we're running. I'm not even mad at that, you know. No, exactly, Tom. Yeah, and these are things that should have been called by the officials, but it wasn't. You know what I mean? I agree with it. We had a call against Man United the other day where Martinez should have been sent off for punching Brobby. However, Angulo should have been sent off for the elbow on Fernandez. So it's mental. And they haven't got any links with it's inconsistent refereeing, Brendan. There's nothing more. Yeah, I would agree, Tom. I would agree. I think that's exactly the same as the Champions League one. We were very good, but like this is what I'm saying, right? I've never came in here today and complained about anything that's happened in that game because I know that like we got a foul earlier in the season against Nottingham Forest at Forest. We scored from that free kick that was never a free kick in the first place. We beat Forest 1-0. Swings and roundabouts, right? You get things, you don't get things. It shouldn't be that way, but it is. So it's not really that deep for me. You know what I mean? Like you get things you shouldn't have gotten, and you don't get things you should have gotten. Like it just happens, you know. It shouldn't be that way, but everything turns around, you know. Like everything comes back around. But that's down to the officials and the officials only, right? And nothing to do with Arsenal, because Arsenal couldn't get away with what they're getting away with if the officials weren't giving it, right? So it's the officials who were the problem. Is there a new goal? Yes. Yes. Right. Now we need to see. Right, we'll finish them two tomorrow, all right? I promise that. We'll finish those two. We'll have them as well. We'll get Ronaldo out of that. Right. If this is non-res, which it isn't, New Evo, potentially. Right, so the premium League One upgrades are here for 3 days. What are they, though? What is the crack with that? Right. What's the math on that, then? What's the math on that? It's just League One. So, would you still say that the player picks are better? Would you still say the player picks are better because it's less rares? It's a gold rare. Let's have a look at this. Right, so I'm going to go gold rare. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Right, so there's only like, what, 67? So there's 67 cards. 66, because a few, like, Donnarumma moved to City. So 66 cards. 11. How many a team of the seasons? Like, what, 18? Interesting. I mean, you could definitely give them a go. You could definitely give them a go. Them other picks. I mean, from my experience, the picks are great. But there's like 65. There's like 65 gold rares. And about, what, 15 to 18 of them are team of the season? So there's 50 non-team of the seasons in there. I mean, that's your choice, mate. That's your choice there. Tell you what. I'll whip a few up. See what we can get. All. We'll see if we can get when it's stuff like this is quicker to do on the console than it is to do in the on the web app, but when I come around, we are wasting a lot of League SBC cards here, but we're rich, so it doesn't matter. We've gone up nearly 300k today on stream, so I'm all right with that. Educated, it's money, well dressed, not funny. How are we doing though, Burns, mate? You good? How are we, sir? Most conversations, cause he'll put the bill in all situations, cause he pays for everything. Silver Evo. I mean, that might be good for me, that, because I've got an Angulo I'm Evoing. So, boys will laugh at girls when they're not funny. It's one thing I do like about streaming here. We can debate things, but still be civil about it, you know? I like that. It's not often the case online. You know what I mean? People normally throw names out and, you know. Obviously, people have a difference of opinion. It'd be boring if we all thought the same way, you know? Hey, now there's nothing for free. Girls don't like boys, girls like cars and money. Then you can recycle these into. I think for efficiency, these will be all right. Do you think Borough's northeast and North Yorkshire? Borough's in the northeast, mate. Peel tools for provisions. You might be right there, mate. Let's go. Doesn't take long at all, this. We'll use all the 83s as well. Girls don't like boys, girls like cars and money. Also, these will help with League SBCs, by the way. So if you want to... So all you'd have to do is buy the Belgian and Portuguese section. I will say that. Boys and Ferraris, girls don't like boys, girls like cars and money. We're all Leeds fans tonight. Yeah. Yeah, we're all Leeds fans tonight, mate. Don't you worry about that. Almost there. We're almost there. Yeah, so these packs will help you out with the premium mixed league upgrades. All of the boys and all of the girls. So the only section you should have to buy really is the Portuguese section. Ba, 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 ba. I think we're there. I think we're there. I'd said we'd build a few. We bought quite a fucking lot here. How do you get so many rares? By doing the premium mixed league upgrades, mate. The premium mixed league upgrades. We've still got so many more as well. I've still got packs and packs and packs left to open. If you go to the like obviously on the TikTok, mate, if you go to one of the pinned videos, it's got the premium mixed league upgrades as the logo. I'm trying to figure out the best grind at the minute. Because if these premium packs are very good, then that's the move. However, if they're not, then we stick with the player picks, right? But obviously, it's down to like personal experience. Because I might open 3 or 4 of these and get like a Dembele, but you might open like 100 and get none. So, you know. I'm streaming for like another like 20 minutes or so, mate. Maybe. I'll open these, see what we can get, and then see if there's anything we can get out of these. The problem is these are a real pain to recycle. A real pain to recycle if like on console. I don't do team ratings, unfortunately, mate. Unfortunately, I don't do team ratings. Problem is, mate, is if I rate one team, I'll have to then rate everybody else's team who sees me rate that one. So. What is your team? My team is sick, Warren, mate. It's sick. I'll show you in a second. Baby. Well, I agree, mate. The crafting reward should be. I mean, I've done like 2,000 crafting or something, maybe more. Genuinely. I've done nearly 1,800 runs of the League SBCs. We've been grinding, mate. Is Mbappe actually 99? No, mate. No. So the players you see there are guaranteed. Their stats are predicted. Hopefully that helps, mate. Yeah, so the grind at the moment is premium mixed league upgrades. Hey Riley, thank you very much for the gift there, mate. Appreciate that. The grind at the minute for me is premium mixed league upgrades, into crafting upgrades, and then I'm trying to see if the premium league player packs are better than the picks. And at the minute, I would say the picks are better. I would say the picks are better at the moment. Because there's a severe lack of fodder in the league on as well. So if you're not getting a team of the season out of these packs, then you're not really getting anything at all. Burns, thank you very much for the stream streak, mate. Appreciate that. Cheers, lad. Yeah, I'm probably going to stick to the picks, I'll be honest. You don't like me? Well, I guess I'll make my own way. Your jury. Yes, I think I'm going to stick to the picks now, I'll be honest. This has not gone very well. Oh, yeah, 100%, Stephen, yeah. 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 I mean, I think I've completed that craft and upgrade like 17 times over. Just make it repeatable. Just have it there as a repeatable thing. Oh, I will get, yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they could do that, yeah. Have like a 3 team of the season player pack at the end when you do all 100 every week for that particular. Good idea, yeah. Ignorance is your new best friend. Yeah, provisions are great, mate. I love provisions. The same tricks that once fooled me, they can't get you anywhere. Um, oh. Tell you what, I'll put all the rares we've just got into player picks. We'll see what we get. You saving them player picks? Oh yeah, them player picks are nasty, mate. Yeah, but they won't be as good for. Hey, Ryan, how we doing, mate? They won't be as good for La Liga, mate, because of all the cards in La Liga and the female league. That's the problem, Mazza. There's a lack of cards in these leagues that are in right now. That's why they're so good. Is your new best friend? If they were to bring out an 83 plus for La Liga, I'd be all about that. 83 plus would be class, but do 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 do. Right, so we open what 15 packs there. We'll do 5 player picks. See what we get. Already with an 84 is better. I haven't done weekend league yet, mate. No, unfortunately not, mate. No, he doesn't play my games anymore. He doesn't even play his own games. He doesn't even play his own games. He hasn't played weekend league for a month now. No, he played Premier League because he tried to get his Newcastle cards, but he hasn't played weekend league for almost a month now. Besides Premier League, yeah, SK is class at FIFA, mate. Yeah, very good. Yeah, he's getting plenty of them this year, mate. He's getting so many 15 and O's. He's a good lad, mate. The last track, make every second lies, cause I got your picture, I'm coming with you. Oh, go away, mate. Hey, Brad, how we doing, mate? How are we, sir? I've got so much work to do on this account tonight. Yeah, I'm alright, mate. Yeah, not too bad. Too bad at all. Chilling. I'll be the narrator. That's what's so good about the League SBCs. They give you everything you need. So good. Oh, yeah, we're all Leeds tonight, Ryan. We're all Leeds tonight, mate. There's a story at the bottom of this bottle, and I'm the pan. If you can't win, I'm the one who's selling you out. Sell Emmy to the club. Oh, honestly, Ryan, it's hilarious. Shit Evos are releasing. I mean, it hasn't been great today. How do you have insane pack luck? I open about, like thousands of packs a week, mate. That's why. I've already tried them career mode, and they're fucking dog shit, mate. Cause I got your picture, I'm coming with you. Oh, exactly, Ryan. Yeah, that's what I've said, mate. People are only hating on Arsenal at the minute because it's not them. That's all it is. It's forced as fuck, mate. I'm the one who's selling you out. If Liverpool were doing it, other teams would hate them. If Man United were doing it, teams would hate them. It's because it's not them. That's all it is. That's all it is, mate. Oh yeah, I've got a silver Evo. I need Evo. I've got Angulo. Watching Ballers League. I've never watched that. Not my thing, that. When we knew me by name, catch my own house party cause nobody came. I don't want to waste my time, become another casualty of society. Yeah. Probably not. Brad, mate, not probably not. Because you don't know us at all. Maiden and Priest were the guys that we praised. I guess I never learned to stick it right here. I don't want to waste my time, become another casualty of society. You until 11 o'clock, Ryan, yeah? Or do you get an early finish tonight? Get the provisions done. So many 84s. Be quiet anyway. Yeah. People used to get lashed for that, mate. When I was standing in the kitchen, it was like half an hour to finish. And like maybe like an hour till finish or something, and you always get someone in the kitchen who goes, "Oh, it's been really quiet." Oh yeah, step outside a minute, mate. I want a quiet word with you over there. Quiet word over there, mate. What a silly thing to say. What a silly thing to say. Honestly, mate. Especially like anything that has like anything that involves customers, like going to the store, something like that. You can never use the word, mate. Never. Yeah, if you say quiet, especially like around customer service and stuff, mate. Oh, mate. Long day for you and everyone involved. That long day. I understand that the team I'm going to put in here is way too high rated, but it doesn't matter. Breathe in, I breathe out. Hands up, my hands down, back up, back up. Me, what you gonna do now? Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Care to explain? What? About the Q word? Yeah, absolutely, mate. So, you know, if someone goes, oh, it's really quiet, it's kind of like a, I don't know. It's like a jinx in a sense, is what people are seeing. Because then that's when things start getting busy. It is, Riley, yeah, it is. You never ever say that it's quiet. Ever. Because that's when all your customers come in, that's when the phone starts ringing. Oh, mate. Oh, yeah, you're all right there, though, Ryan. Because you know how busy you're likely to get, right? That's already like, oh, wait a minute. You better get some better beats and get some better rhymes. Right, so tomorrow we're going to be working towards the 91, the 91 pick, the team of the season packs, 2 more icons, the 86 doubles. We'll have loads more of these player picks because them packs are terrible. We'll have all this, and I'm probably going to play champs tonight, which means we might have one of these tomorrow. But yeah, I've got to go and get some food. Did that little fraud go live yet? Because he said 6 o'clock last night. And I saw that Ryan said 7 o'clock. So, did that little fraud go live or no? Right, TikTok. Oh, I'll tell you the worst thing. Remember a kitchen shutting and then a kitchen. Oh, mate, honestly, right. Cleaning down, and it was like 10 to close, and someone comes in and goes, can I place an order, please? No, you can't, get out. No, it'll be 7. Yeah, it will be. Right, TikTok, thank you very much for today. I'll catch you boys tomorrow. We're going to have an absolute ton of content tomorrow. That I promise. But yeah, I'll catch you boys tomorrow, right? Thank you very much for today. Bye-bye now. Well, red, no more about. Mate, I genuinely, I've told people no. And they're like, but you've got you open for like another 10 minutes. I don't care, I've cleaned down. And then you look at them like, look at the front of house staff, and I'm like, no, like, you're not getting served. I don't care who you call. Call Ghostbusters, you're not getting served. End of the day, I run this kitchen, you can fuck off. Not happening. Because they're like, well, I'll ring the manager. Oh yeah, the thing is, right, there's nothing worse. Like, see if I want to get some food, right, and I know if I'll look at a time that a restaurant, takeaway, whatever closes, I'm not ordering food from them if it's within half an hour of them closing. Exactly, Mazza, exactly. The manager doesn't care because it's more of an issue to take up with the employee than the customer. That's what it is. Because it saves wages because people don't have to stay longer, and it saves like fucking people getting arsey and stuff. The manager doesn't care more often than not. Like in person, would the manager care? Probably, yeah, to save face, but that's about it. Like, oh, I'll have a word with him, and he like wait for the customer to leave, and he's like, dickhead. We'll raid Dills, or we'll. Like, do you boys want to watch Arcade or Dills? It's entirely up to you boys. What do you want to watch? Oh wow! You just hit 140. Go on, son. We're going to raid Dills. I'll catch you boys tomorrow, alright? Thank you very much for today. We're going to have a ton of content. Hopefully the packs pay out tomorrow, or the picks, sorry. I'll catch you boys in a bit. Thank you very much for today. Bye-bye now. Yeah, see you later, Ryan.